right, we're going to be starting the show soon. Just getting some stuff in order over here, guys. Where the hell is this thing? All right, hold on. Let's switch up the music, shall we? You all heard this instrumental, right? I'll play something else. On to that. Weirder than the fisherman who has a yellow. I wish I was me. Look at me, but look at me. I wish I would have done me. Looking at my life. Oh. Alright. Oh, stupid Firefox sucks, guys. Firefox is the worst. Way back in the day used to be like the top of browsers to use. Now Firefox has gone down. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go off on that rant. I can't even see the damn chat room right here. Jeez. See if it's time to start the shit. Okay, let me mute myself. Okay, don't play me. All right, if you guys are here right now in the chat room, please click the like button. It really helps during a live show. What's going on, everyone? Second computer here. I want you guys to name. Really? Did no one get this song? I don't think anyone got that song. I didn't see anyone name it. All right. Well, we're gonna start the show anyways.
I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. On the I can go twice. I can go twice. I can go twice.
All right, we are ready, guys. We are ready to start the show. There we go. You guys ready to get into it? Turn that off. All right, let's do this. I can do anything. I can go anywhere. Can be anything. I can go twice. I can go twice. All right, let's start this. Enough playing around, guys. Let's just start the show. I gotta go. You got a show sign. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another live broadcast. Thank you, everybody who is joining the live stream. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Kai, what is up, dude? Tweak the SU fanatic says Akeem voice. What is going on? That's right, you do got an Akeem voice. Kai says it doesn't matter if it's... Okay, never mind. We don't want to jump right into the damn topic already. My girl Elle is in the chat room. Alexander Aguilar, he says, and Steven. He mentions the name of the song because, you know, the mix of that you guys are hearing right now. Hola Boy Malcolm says, WD here. White Diamond. Curtis Wilder. I think I already said Curtis Wilder. I gave you a shout out, my boy. Lord Bickle. By the way, guys, the chat room is extremely far from me, so I might butcher some of your names, and I apologize. We got Sly Cooper. What is up? Sly Cooper says, hey, how you doing, Akeem? I'm doing all right, boy. I'm hanging in there, you know. Caleb is here. Welcome, Caleb. I haven't seen you in a while, my boy. Thank you for joining us, dude. Barney the shooting star is here, and he says, ooh. Welcome, dude. Blue 22 says, yo, first live stream. Welcome to your first live stream. There we go. Got to keep that going. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for joining. Nova is here. Akeem, you remember me? Of course I remember you, Nova. How can I not remember you? I remember every one of you guys. It's like we have a lot of people coming here. So of course I remember you guys. And if you're here right now watching the show, guys, please click that like button. It really helps. And Steven! It helps Steven. You heard him. Woo! So thank you guys for joining the live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So, yeah, a lot to discuss, right? A lot is going on in the news. And I am your host, Killer Akeem Star. And this is the Gem Alert right now. This is called the What's Up Gem Alert Nation. I'm not going to do that. That's kind of hack. I'm not going to do the whole Killer Keemstar parody thing. I was going to do that. That's why I'm wearing a hat, and I have a beard here. I was going to put on my face, and I was going to do like a whole parody. I was going to do like a whole parody of Drama Alert, but with Steven Universe. And it was going to be called the Gem Alert. And I was going to, like, do that for you guys. But I was like, you know what? It's too hacky. Like, this is some serious stuff. You know, this really touched some people. This got into some people's feelings. So I don't want to make light of it just because I don't feel the same way. I still respect the people that this particular topic that we're going to discuss has effect. And again, guys, if you are here, please click that like button. If you're watching this live, please click the like button. Let people know that, you know, you're watching this show. You know, please let people know, guys. I don't ask you guys for much. I have a Patreon. I have yet to ask you guys to be a patron. I have 0 patrons on my Patreon. So please, guys, the least you can do is just hit that like button. It doesn't take too much of your time. Or hit the dislike button. I don't care. Just interact with what you're watching right now. Please, guys. It really helps. It goes a long way to share what it is that we're going to be talking about tonight. So please do that. So yeah, a lot to discuss. Let me check out the chit chats right now. All right, I'm checking out what you guys are saying. So yeah, wow, you guys have a lot to say. What's up, Gem Alert Nation? My name is Killer Akeem Star. Let's. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I really want to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so anyways, guys, so let's get right into the bits. The bits. I know you guys came here for the bits, so let's get right into the bits. So as you guys see, the topic of discussion, we're going to be talking about the Steven Universe Art and Origins book that came out recently. A lot of people have been. There's been a lot of fandom outrage about certain concept art that is within the art book, and it is all focusing around the character known as Concrete. let's get right into it. We're going to talk about Concrete. Concrete has been compared and likened to like the 19th century depiction of African Americans with the whole blackface thing. And if you guys have seen, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already seen the picture. I don't know if I really need to bring it up. If I do, let me know. But if you guys are Steven Universe fans, you've already seen that damn image. It's been all over the place. It's been tweeted out. It's been on Reddit. It's been all over the damn place. I don't think I need to bring that damn image up here because, to be quite honest with you, I made the thumbnail, which you guys have probably seen on this video. And even that thumbnail pisses me off. Excuse my language. The thumbnail that I created really ticks me off. And it doesn't tick me off because I'm a black man, all right? It ticks me off because it's just really, I mean, that character alone is really insensitive. It's a really insensitive character. Again, not, so, you know what? Let's just start off with this. I'll let you guys know how I feel about Concrete, the concept art of Concrete. Why are people calling in? Stop calling in. It's not time. It's not time to call in. People are chomping at the bits, I think, to just to talk about this. But anyways, I'll give you guys pretty much my take, my thoughts, my personal thoughts on Concrete. At first, I was initially gonna stay out of this whole thing. It's like, you know what? Oh man, that's some screwed up stuff right there. That they allowed this imagery inside of a freaking kid's book. I mean, and young adults, I guess you could say, a young adults book. I was like, damn, this is some screwed up stuff. I understand that it's concept art, yes. But what is this concept art based upon? As a matter of fact, let me bring it up real quick. Let me bring up that damn image just for while I'm referencing this. I want to bring this damn image up. Let me pull it up here. I see some people in the chat room are saying that they're upset about it. I don't even know how to say your damn name. Damn, I wish some of you guys would like have names that I can pronounce. Because that's a good point that Desaria Guyton says, I just watched Swaggy Thunder and Slice of Otaku talking about this. Yes, my boys, they had a podcast talking about this entire thing. We'll get into that later. Okay, so I have the image up here for me to see. You guys have probably already seen this damn thing. If you look at the concept art of Concrete, some of the attributes, apparently, it says she's bashful, she's super agile, but not as strong as she looks, and she has a wicked shoe collection, and she can't read. I mean, and then, okay, I understand those attributes. Okay? Totally understand those attributes. But then you pan over and then you look at the image, and this is like literally, this is like one of those, oh man, I don't even want to say it, but this is like one of those, I'll just use the more PG word, I guess. One of those racial depictions of African Americans. That's what it looks like. I mean, of course, this is a gray, black, and white image, of course, that we're looking at here. So it's kind of, so who knows if this were in color, if Concrete were in color, what image or what color Concrete would be. Because, of course, we know gems and the like, the characters of Steven Universe, they come in a multitude of colors. From pink to purple to blue to yellow. They come in different types of colors. So who knows what Concrete would have been. Concrete could have been gray as far as we know. But for what it's worth and for what we're looking at, we're judging this based on its surface value. And on the surface, looking at this looks like it would fit right into, like, I'd say that new Jay-Z video, if we're going to compare it to something from modern day that you guys can reference. It looks like a character that would easily fit into that new Jay-Z music video. story of OJ. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you have, you probably you can attest to this. If you haven't seen it, it's questionable, that entire video. And definitely don't go around singing that damn song. Don't go around singing that damn Jay-Z song, because if you're not, just don't go around singing it. But anyways, looking at this image, I can see why a lot of people would be outraged about this, because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like the old animated depictions of African Americans. And yes, this is something that would offend people. Now, me personally, giving you guys my personal opinion, I'm not offended by this image. I'm not offended by it. I look at them like, okay, man, all right. That's some screwed up. I think it's screwed up, and I think it's extremely horrible for them to actually include this into their damn book. But I personally am not offended by this. But I can see why people would be offended by this. And I think that is essentially where the outrage stems from. It stems from the fact that this was included in a book that would be consumed by a vast amount of people. And there's been uproar all over the place. On Instagram, on Twitter, on Reddit. There's been uproar everywhere. And there is no way, there is no way that Rebecca Sugar, this hasn't gotten back to Rebecca Sugar, the PR team over at Cartoon Network, and of Steven Universe. There is absolutely no way that this hasn't gotten back to them. So the fact that they have been silent this long and just letting, I don't know what they're waiting for. Essentially, that's why people are so upset and so angry with Rebecca Sugar, Cartoon Network, because this hasn't been addressed. There hasn't been a public, I wouldn't even say a public apology, because that's not even going to really do anything for the people that were offended by this. It's like, you mean to tell me there's no internal team that would look at this and say, damn, dog, that kind of looks like that looks like a, I don't know if we should include this in this book. I mean, like, what? This hasn't been addressed. This is the reason why people are upset about this. It's like, you make something, then you see the backlash, and then you just kind of don't say anything about it. That's essentially why people are upset about this. People are upset about this damn image because it hasn't been addressed. Rebecca Sugar, she's posting things about other stuff, unrelated, unrelated to, the art book. She's just posting regularly, and there are people commenting like crazy. I mean, she's a public figure, so, people are commenting about this, and she hasn't addressed it. And I totally understand, she's probably doing what, the PR team over at Cartoon Network are telling her to do, which is probably, this will just be swept underneath the rug. Don't worry about it, Rebecca. Don't worry about it. It'll be swept underneath. This is, concrete. There's nothing. No one has any concrete evidence as to what happened here or as to what is in that damn book. There's no concrete evidence as to this being a racial, being a racially insensitive depiction of African Americans. There's no concrete evidence. That's a lie. Her name is Concrete. There's the concrete evidence. The concrete evidence is concrete. Concrete is the concrete evidence that this is a racially insensitive image. I mean, come on now. I don't know who. I mean, and if you look at this image, it is in style. It's along the same style of Rebecca Sugar and how she draws. If you've seen any of her old animated shorts, this looks like something that Rebecca Sugar drew. So I don't know, man. Like, just the fact that there hasn't been any sort of, acknowledgement. And who knows if there will be, because this, again, Steven Universe is a show catering to kids, so it's kind of hard to say if they're going to actually address this. What they're probably going to do is just wait for this to die down and not say anything about it. They're probably just not going to say anything about it and just like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's just let this be swept underneath the rug. I just really, I really doubt that they're actually going to acknowledge this. But what they need to understand, though, is that this and this alone will inevitably turn a lot of people away from this fandom. I personally, I think Steven Universe is an amazing show. I wouldn't let something like this turn me away from the fandom, but I can totally 100% understand why a lot of people would be like, you know what, man, screw Steven Universe, man. This hasn't been addressed. They haven't told us. This has not been addressed. We're not looking for I'm not looking for an apology. I don't know if I don't think everyone else is looking for an apology, because an apology is not going to actually help. An apology is not going to make Concrete go away. Concrete isn't just going to disappear from our memory banks. That's not, so saying, oh, yo, you know, we're really sorry about what we did, because it's not a sincere apology if you apologize. You know, if you say, you know, we apologize for this image, if you all felt it was insensitive, yes, a lot of people did feel it was insensitive. Acknowledge that. Don't apologize. Just give us an explanation as to why this character came to someone's mind. Because this Steven Universe is how old of a show, all right? Steven Universe, we have been so far removed from that sort of animation where African Americans were depicted, like back in the 60s and the 70s, you know, people did, you know, they did that in animated television shows and in movies. This is how they depicted African Americans. We have been so far removed from that. This show was Steven Universe was birthed in the 2000s. So for whomever, I mean, again, I'm assuming Rebecca, I don't know, because I don't think this image is accredited to anyone. But this is so far removed from that particular decade, from that century, I could even say. So for this type of character, Concrete, to come inside of someone's mind, you know what would be, like, even if this was meant to be a colored, pardon the pun, a colored character, as in like a pink, red, or whatever color Concrete was meant to be, this is just wrong. This is just wrong, man. And first off, what I find weird about this character is the fact that her name is Concrete. All right, so Concrete. That's what we walk on. You know what? As a matter of fact, we're gonna look it up right now. We're gonna look up what concrete is made out of, because I want to know more about Concrete. And since we're not going to get any concrete answers from Steven Universe from that side anytime soon, I'm going to see if I can decipher some answers. I'm going to go to the chat room right now and see what you guys are saying in the chat room. We got a lot of comments. I'm going to give a few more of my thoughts, and then we're going to open up the phone lines again, people are calling like crazy right now. I'm not answering the phone just yet. We're gonna have an open discussion with you guys. Not now. Let me see what you guys have been saying in the chat room. Then I'll open up the phone lines for you guys to actually chime in. All right, let's see. All right, so we got someone by the name of Clovis. Clovis says it probably is not a connotation to racism, but just a representation of racism in our society. Maybe her history will represent this. Yeah, but we're not going to get any sort of history. They're hoping this is going to be swept underneath the rug. We're not going to get any sort of history lesson on who Concrete is. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. Just so we can get some more insight, because essentially that's what it is. It's a lack of insight on the fandom's part. And to be quite honest with you, before I read more of the comments here, to be quite honest with you, you would think that Rebecca Sugar and the Crewniverse would know better. I mean, the Steven Universe fandom, I mean, I'm a part of this fandom, but to be quite honest, at times it can be extremely toxic. It can be a toxic community. I think you guys all know the story of someone almost committing suicide because some fan art or some fan fiction that they created. You guys know that story. So, like, you would think they would know that this image would have such backlash, so much backlash. So, I don't know. Part of me thinks that they might have done this on purpose, that they kept it in there. They were like, hey, this is an insensitive image. Yeah, screw it. Let's just leave it in there. Hey, any publicity is good publicity. I mean, look, it's got me. It's got some of my friends in the Steven Universe community creating videos about it. It's got 4chan talking about it. It's got Reddit talking about it. They are in a lull as far as the show is concerned because the show is not airing any new episodes. So how do we continue that conversation going? I don't know. Let's create some controversy that we could have avoided ourselves. They could have avoided this damn controversy by just not putting that damn image in their damn book. Let's see some of the other comments here. The Vol. Oh, damn it, these names. I've never seen this guy's name before. The Vocaloid Lovers says, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. One person made a description, another drew her. Both concept artists did not know what each other created, like a Secret Santa except with art and writing. Okay, yeah, you can look at it that way, I guess. Secret Santa with art and writing. Again, you can say you don't see why it's a big deal. Like, again, I personally, I don't think it's a big deal, but again, you have to understand the other side. So you have to understand why people would be offended by it. So it may not be something that offends you, but you have to understand why people would be offended by it. So you can say, I don't understand why it's a big deal, but you have to, then, I don't know, I guess that kind of shows your ignorance. Again, I'm not calling you ignorant. I just mean your ignorance towards the other side of things. Because if you have to acknowledge both sides, and you have to look at certain situations from both sides of the fence. So it's like you can be someone who's like, all right, I'm not offended by this visual thing that I'm looking at, but I can totally understand why someone would be extremely, immensely offended by this. So just because you don't feel offended by it doesn't mean it's not offensive. All right, let's see. Let's see. Big Spite says that doesn't change the fact that the design looks like the old racist cartoons, even way before the 60s. That's right, Kai. I also noticed Concrete has 3 gems. Does that make her a fusion? Hey, who knows? That's actually Blue Rose's poetry corner. Brings up a good point. There are 3 gems on Concrete's chest, so that could mean she's made out of 3 different gems. So she could be a fusion of some sort, which is a possibility, but we don't know because we don't know much about Concrete. I like what Nova Shikashi Ace Kenkoi says. Concrete is a Mandela effect. I like that. I like that a lot. Concrete is a Mandela effect. Concrete never happened. Exactly. Concrete never happened, guys. Let's just sweep this underneath the rug. How many times have I said that? Okay, before I go back to the chat room, so I'm going to look at concrete here. So the definition of what concrete is a composite mineral composed of coarse aggregate bonded together with a fluid cement that hardens over time. Most concretes used are lime-based concretes such as Portland cement concrete or concretes made with other hydraulic cements such as cement fondue. Cement fondue, that's a thing? That's weird. However, asphalt concrete, which we all know asphalt is black. So, there you go. So, asphalt concrete, which is frequently used for road surfaces, is also a type of concrete where the cement material is bitumen and polymer concretes are sometimes used where the cementing material is a polymer. All right, so there you go. So I mean, that could be black. I don't want to say skin, but that could be interpreted as black skin that concrete has. There's a lot of comments here. Maybe concrete will be a cobalt color or blue like bismuth. Unfortunately, or I'm sorry, should I say bismuth? Like bismuth? You guys like that? I said bismuth. People making fun of me because of the way I pronounced bismuth's name in my one video. Guys should make it a meme. Okay. All right. I think this is very. I find this as a joke. I don't know, that was a weird sentence, anime manga god. I hope they say nothing. They shouldn't be forced to do anything. And you know what? Tweak the SU fanatic. They, again, like I said, they probably will not say anything about it. But you know what? We are, as fans, we are allowed to say as much as we want to about what we've witnessed and what we are witnessing. Oh crap! Are you guys looking at this? Hold on. I just did a thing that I shouldn't have done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter. This is a live show. All right. Well, you know what? That's enough of my thoughts on this. You guys know how I feel. I really want to know what you guys think and how you guys feel about this. So I'm going to open up the phone lines for you guys. The number is right there on the screen for you guys to call in. And again, if you guys are here right now, please click that like button. Definitely share this with other people. I want other people to be a part of this conversation. If you're a part of the Steven Universe fandom, you should be a part of this conversation that we're having right now. So we all have our thoughts and theories and as to why certain things have been done. And I really want to. I'm going to talk about. Okay, well, there we go. We got our first caller here. Let's see who this is. All right.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, caller, who's this? Caller, who's this? Stop listening to your thing. Hey, what's up, caller? Who's this? Call. I'm going to hang up on you. 3, 2. All right, there we go. If you guys are calling in, please put your put your computer on mute and talk to me. If you get through, put your computer on mute so we can have a discussion. All right, got another caller.
Call from.
All right. Hey, caller, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who's this? Oh my goodness. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, yeah, hey, what's up?
Oh, hi, King.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, dude.
Call from.
Legend.
Hey, caller, who's this?
This is Julian Mario.
Julian, what is up, my boy? How's it going, man?
What's good? How's it going, King?
Dude, man, I'm trying to make sense out of this whole situation, man.
Here's what I'm thinking. I was talking about a few people thing. For me, I'm sitting here like, okay, it's there. Somebody put that in there, obviously.
Yeah.
And to me, it's not really a big deal, but I understand where people are coming from. So that's 100%. Like, why is that there? And like the context of it, it's not just having the character of the portray itself. It's like, oh, she can't read. I'm like,
right.
Oh, that kind of sounds like I'm not gonna say it on the stream, but you paint a pretty picture with that.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you and I are on the same page, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought the same thing. It's like, come on, she can't read, really? Did that need to be tossed in there? It's. I mean, that pretty much just added to it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if they should respond, because I'm afraid if they do respond, people are gonna like. If the answer's not good, there would be no good answer. Like, I feel like the best course of action, they could say something. Rebecca could say something, but you know how the internet is. They're not.
Oh yeah. I mean,
They're gonna tear that up.
There's. I mean, honestly, to be quite honest with you, Julian, like the way I look at it is, there's no good way to approach this entire situation. The best way to approach it would have been to not even include it in there, because it's like, if Rebecca apologizes, I mean, she looks guilty if she apologizes. Cartoon Network looks guilty if they apologize. So it's like the route that I'm sure they're going to take is just not acknowledging this. Just like, okay, I see what everyone's saying. The only time that it'll probably be acknowledged, I guarantee you, is at SDCC. So Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I guarantee you, during one of the panels, someone's going to go up there and they're going to say, excuse me, I just have a question. It's about the art book. I guarantee, because then they're going to be put in a situation where they're forced to answer.
You will see. So Steven Universe begins at 7:10, like they did last year when they kept ignoring the. That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
I would. But that's not going to happen.
No. Yeah, someone's going to catch it on tape. Someone's going to catch that response on tape, because you're being put on the spot. There's no way you can avoid it. You would. I mean, she would look so guilty. If she says like, I'm sorry, I don't really want to respond to that. It's like no. You're choosing not to respond to this, Rebecca. You're cornered now. You're cornered in a room full of Steven Universe fans. Some of them dressed as some of your characters. So you're gonna have to respond. She's gonna be forced to answer.
Yeah, at least maybe something like, I don't know how. The thing I'm trying to figure out, how did that get passed? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like maybe Fandom could have been a joke, because I don't know. Like everybody's calling all the Universe is racist. I'm like, no, that's not true. This is probably the most cultured, diverse show.
Yeah.
That's been on television for a long time. So that's not true. So something happened to let that thing slip by.
Absolutely.
It could be representation or something, but I don't know.
Because I mean, like honestly, the way I look at it is like, I know there are some black people that work on that damn show. so
oh yeah, definitely. Like just look at
Like even Ian Jones Cordy. I know he's too busy with OKKO, so he's probably like, I don't care. But I know he had to have seen this character. So it's like, I don't, like, if I worked, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of a black dude that works
probably thought it was just something fun.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly,
as a nod to it.
But honestly, it's like, even if you work there and you're like, okay, I'm not offended by this, you can look at that and say like, wow, I can see some people getting offended by this. Like, I'll give you an example. Like you've seen Jay-Z's video, The Story of OJ, right?
I have not actually.
Okay, well, it pretty much it's like, like the 60s. It's like one of those old time cartoons where it's a bunch of I don't want to say the word. Screw it. I don't want to say it.
You can say it.
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it. But it's a bunch of racially insensitive African American animated characters walking around, including Jay-Z. He calls himself. I forgot what he called J-Bo in that video, and it shows him being lynched. It's pretty much a racially insensitive music video.
So what is this, Song of the South?
Dude, I mean, like, I can't, there's no way you can go to a concert as a white person and sing even half of that song out loud as he's singing it to you. I'm gonna put it that way. It's like, because most of the words, that song could win probably Guinness Book of World Records for the amount of times he says the N-word in that damn song. Like, I don't know what he was.
I think it would go to, I forgot, the N-word song, basically.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think that one.
They call it yeah. They just call it The Story of OJ, because it's obviously, you can say that. You can say The Story of OJ, as opposed to what the chorus is actually suggesting. But no, you look at something like that, and like, I'm not offended by it, but I can see why people would be offended by that. But people But even that, people aren't necessarily offended by it because it was done by a black man. So you know, a black man is behind this video. So obviously, clearly, Jay-Z, he endorsed the damn video. It's not like they made this music video and he was like, oh no, this is crazy. Like, I can't put this out. Like, y'all bananas. No. He knew what was being created, and he was a part of that creative process. So looking at this whole thing, it's like
we don't know who created it. That's
right. Exactly, man. But you have any other thoughts about this?
About Concrete, I think that'll pretty much be it, though. There's only one thing I want to bring up that's kind of not relevant to this, but those Disney trailers and stuff that are coming out, that we got release dates for Incredibles and Toy Stories. I'm actually pretty hot on that one.
Oh yeah,
it's a little bit off topic, but
absolutely. I'm not caught up with that yet because I've been, you know what, man, most of this week I've been holding back as to whether or not I've been like, this has been all my inbox has been filled with. I've been trying to like pretty much focus my attention elsewhere, but it's been always brought back to this, man. It's just freaking bananas. You know,
to be honest, I would have blamed if you didn't talk about this, because this is like, if you say the wrong thing and you say the right thing, they're just gonna, like, this is just the topic that I'm like, oh boy. When I saw this, I'm like, oh boy.
I know.
This is like that. This is like the well, they could have handled it like the Looney Tunes did back then. Like, I know they still show the racially sensitive cartoons still, but they said that this is more of a lesson of history. Like, this happened in history. They have that disclaimer, but we don't know. We don't have that with the Steven Universe, and we just have this character. And I'm like, oh well, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's about that.
I mean, I'm just curious as to how all this will develop. I mean, to be quite honest with you. But Julian, dude, it's always a pleasure when you call, man. I appreciate you calling in, bro.
No problem.
All right, you take it easy, man,
problem.
okay?
You take it easy, all right?
All right, you too, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, see you later.
See you, man. That was Julian Mario. He's one of my mods in the chit chat. So show him some love, guys. He's a great dude. Yeah, the phone lines are still open if you guys want to call in and give me your thoughts on Concrete. This is your chance to let the public know how you feel. Let Rebecca Sugar know how you feel. Treat this show right now, this live stream, as an open letter to Rebecca Sugar. So you guys can call in. Let me know. Let me know how you feel. Because, I mean, no one's to say that Rebecca Sugar will ever see this video. But, you know, of course, you guys are free to call in.
Call from.
Yo, caller, who's this?
It's Nova.
Nova, what's going on, Nova?
I don't really have much to say about this. Like, I understand how it seems. It pretty much looks very racist.
Mm-hmm.
The depiction of Concrete, obviously. But I feel like, you know, there should have been some sort of, like, quality control or, like, some editor in the book just, like, going through it before it gets printed out and saying, this doesn't look right.
Nova. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I hate to stop you, but your phone. It sounds like you're in the bathroom right now, and you have me on speakerphone, so I can't really make out what you're saying. It just sounds like hello. It's like you're in like a cavernous bathroom right now. Do you have me on?
I want to say is that it seems.
There we go. Okay.
Odd that, like, no one decided to, like, check it before it got sent out. It just got sent out.
Yeah.
They're like, what is this Concrete character? Who let this happen? Like, I feel like it's kind of very irresponsible on, like, whoever printed this out part of the book.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the process was, but I feel like there should have been someone who said, hey, this is wrong. Maybe we should take it out.
Absolutely.
And I feel like it's weird that apparently it didn't go through that process. Like, imagine what else could have been in the book.
Yeah, it really makes absolutely no sense. I'm right there with you. It's like, really, no one caught this. That's the thing that drives me insane. The fact that it seems like no one was able to catch this.
But yeah, I don't really have that much else to add that hasn't already been said. That's my only thought.
Well, thank you, Nova. Thank you for calling. You're part of the Discord, right?
Yeah, I just been busy, so I haven't really been on it, but I'm a part of it. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But we will see you in there. We'll see you in the chat room too. Thanks for calling in, Nova. I appreciate it.
Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. So some people are saying that we're lagging right now. Oh man, that's not good. We are lagging. Huh. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm gonna fix this lagging right now, guys. Or at least I'm gonna try to fix this on the fly. We're getting another call right now. As I'm trying to fix this. So there might be a slight break in the stream, guys. Don't go anywhere. There might be a slight break in the stream, but apparently a lot of people are getting are having lag issues right now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to switch a few things up on my end. Hopefully this will help with lagging. Oh boy, I really hope this helps. Oh boy, I've never actually done this live. If I lose you guys, stay right there. We'll be right back. We're not going anywhere. I'm just switching things up. That's all I'm doing. See if we can get rid of this lagging. All right, so how are we now, guys? Let me know in the chat room. All right, I just switched things up. Yeah, I just lowered the bit rate. So hopefully the lagging will be going away soon. Shout out to the people that are in the chat room, by the way. Zavi is here. We got Poke Sky, Jim Toon, shout out to Jim Toon. Gem Toon, who says, I'm a YouTuber from Brazil. Welcome to the conversation. How is it, guys? Seriously, is it still laggy for you guys? Let me know, guys. Seriously, let me know if it's lagging for you guys. I just switched things up. I want to make sure before I answer any more calls, I want to make sure everything is all right on your end. Waiting for you guys to respond to me. Oh, damn. Is it still lagging? This is ridiculous. So the camera is lagging. That is so weird, man. That is so freaking weird. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it totally, yeah, the camera is definitely lagging right now. Yeah, thank you guys, all the people that are joining. Okay, no lag for you. Okay, thank you guys for joining. If you are just coming into the chat room, we are talking about the outrage over the concept art from Steven Universe, Art and Origins that we have all seen over these past few days. Okay, the sound is good. All right. It sucks that you guys can't see me too clearly. It's because I'm using an HD cam, but as long as you can hear me, hopefully that helps. I don't know. People are probably like, come on now, man. Just the video is lagging for me, not the audio. Okay. So the phone lines are still open, guys. Phone lines are still open. Yeah, that I'm looking at the video right now. I look like a freaking robot the way I'm moving in that damn video. But yes. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. I don't have time to fix it, though. I wish I did. You guys can still call in. We're talking about Concrete. Concrete, the ridiculous character that concept art that they decided to keep in the damn book that thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people were going to purchase as if this was just going to be swept underneath the rug. Drink every time I say swept underneath the rug, guys. Drink your favorite apple juice beverage whenever I say swept underneath the rug, because I said that like 16 times already. All right. Let's see. All right. I restarted the stream, so hopefully it's looking a lot better for you guys, and it's not as laggy. Let's go to the chat room and see what you guys are saying. Let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat room. If things are laggy, just refresh, guys. Let's see. Let's get back to the conversation. Oh, we're getting a call.
Call from
Malcolm.
Yo, caller, who's this?
It's Malcolm.
Malcolm, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, doing pretty good. And about the concrete thing, to be completely honest, how I feel about it is that it's meant for kids, I guess.
Yeah.
And a kid wouldn't normally, think of this or know the reference unless, they were doing the research.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is absolutely true. Continue.
And because of that, like, since there are like a big majority of like older people that watch the show, like, yeah, we get the references, like it does somewhat go, it could go like that. And also, since there are the three, and how she can't read, it could be like how Florette is and how she talks slow and how things like happen very slowly. It could be like there's too much stuff going on in her head for her to, be able to do that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I totally agree with you. But at the same time, you have to understand, and I understand what you're saying, Malcolm, when you say that the show is for kids. Absolutely. But you also got to keep in mind that this show is being made by adults. So you would think that these adults would be, smart enough and conscious enough about their surroundings, about how sensitive society is in this day and age, to not include something, of that nature. You know what I mean? It's like, I totally understand, yes, this is a show catering to kids, but this is an art concept book, art and origins book. So it's like, you can include it in the book just for posterity purposes, to be all inclusive of what they created. But at the same time, you got to know when to omit certain things just because it might offend some people,
Yeah, that is true. But like a lot of people get offended over some really small things. Even though like the black community, they will get offended over this because it's what it looks to be a black character that can't read, and it shows how the characters were back then when people got lynched and all that. Yeah. But how I see it is like they thought it was just a thing for kids. It's harmless. Nothing bad could come of it. But since there is a large adult population that watches the show, people like me, you, people on the Discord, we'd all get kind of aggravated about it.
Absolutely. To be quite honest with you, this is something that like I already said, I understand why people are outraged by it, but I think it's more so because it's a black and white image. So, if this character was done in some sort of color, I'm almost positive there would be no sort of, outrage about it. But it's the fact that this character was essentially done in three tones, black, white, and gray. So it's there is no gray area with this, pardon the pun, but there's no gray area. It's either this character is a depiction of what we've already seen on the show, you look at Garnet, she's purple, or she's black and white, which she is, which could be misinterpreted essentially. So even if she wasn't meant to be that, it's something that is easily misinterpreted.
Yeah, and that's what some people got to understand. This is just the concept.
Yeah,
not a full out character. This is just a rough draft of what the character could look like, not what it exactly look like. What the character could be like. This isn't a hard, pardon the pun, but this isn't a concrete setting. This is just a thought. Here comes a thought. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And Malcolm, you bring up a good point. I think that's essentially what people. I guess they're not they're not thinking about the situation fully, which is honestly, if you look at, if we didn't already know Garnet was a black cat, or not black, but if we didn't already know what Garnet looked like in full color, many people might draw the same conclusion. Although I know the argument can be said that, Garnet, like, her entire skin is the same. It's one tone, so it's not like her lips are a different color. But if you look at Concrete, her lips are white in this picture. But that could be because maybe she has on some sort of lipstick. But again, it's kind of hard to really. It's still kind of hard to say. It's still a touchy area because, like, she's not in color, and so it's and we've never seen Concrete, so it's kind of hard to say. I don't know, man. But Malcolm, do you have any final thoughts on this?
No, that's about it. Just realize when it's the right time to get butthurt about things. And everybody out there, join the Discord. We love it. It's a great place to go. I'm one of the main people out there. So that's really it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Malcolm, dude. Yeah, definitely join that Discord, people. Thank you for calling in, Malcolm. I appreciate it, man.
Okay, love you, man.
All right,
Have
love
a
you
good
too.
day.
Peace. Man, I love that. People from the Discord are calling in. If you guys aren't part of the Discord, please join the Discord. If one of my moderators, if you could, please put the link to the Discord in the chat if you can. You guys need to join the Discord. We have our own conversations about Steven Universe and about anything else that we want to talk about. So it's just a place for us to come out, chill, and we do some voice chats. I was on one of the voice chats. I know all the people on the Discord, they do their own thing when I'm not there. But when I have the time, I definitely love to jump into the Discord, jump in on a voice chat so we can just talk about anything. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. I don't care. We talk about anything. It doesn't have to be Steven Universe related. Okay, we're getting unknown callers calling in, guys. Can you believe this? Let's see what this person wants.
Call from.
Richard.
To accept, press 1.
All right. Hey, Richard, what's up, man?
I'm here, Joe.
What's up, dude? Hey, dude. Hello? He chickened out. He chickened out on us, guys. He chickened out. The phone lines are still open for you guys. There we go. Phone lines are still open if you guys want to call in. I'm going to be wrapping up the show soon. It's a Friday night. I got friends that are doing stuff, and I kind of want to do the stuff with them. So I'm going to be wrapping up the show soon. This is actually, we got a lot of people that are joining in the chat room right now talking about this. Owen Price just joined in. He said, I feel that the controversy is mainly about the way she is drawn. Absolutely. See what this is?
Call from.
Hello.
Hey, caller, who's this?
Hello?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hello, who is this?
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might have the wrong number.
Okay. All right. We got ourselves a comedian here.
Call from.
Big Spite.
Hey, caller, who's this?
Hey, this is Big Spite. What's up?
What's up, Big Spite? How are you? What? What the hell type of name is Big Spite?
Okay, well, my real name is Amanda. Big Spite is just my OC.
Okay, I'm like, what the heck is a Big Spite? You said that as if I should know what that is. I'm like, what is going on here? What's going on? What are your thoughts on this?
Okay. Where do I begin? Some people are saying that it wouldn't be an issue if the character was colored, like purple or something random like that. I kind of disagree with that. That doesn't matter what color it is. I think it's the way the overall design is what's bothersome.
I agree. I agree. I mean, honestly, like, if that character were purple, it still wouldn't make a difference. If the character, well, I mean, if the character were a darker tone, yes, people would still be offended. But if the character, let's say, if it were a pink character or even a gray character, because I mean she is apparently based on concrete. So even if she were just like a gray character, like she was meant to be gray and everything else was colored in, maybe not so much. And when I say gray, I mean like gray as in like a, I don't even know what type of gray, like a bluish gray. But even then, it's just like the overall way she looks, like with her eyes. So it's easy to see why people are offended by the character. You know,
I think the most offensive part about it is the face and the fact that she can't read.
yeah, that too. Yeah, she's agile. She's clearly an athlete. She's agile. She's not as strong as she looks, and she can't read. I don't know why that needs to be an attribute. Why does that need to be attributed to any character? You know, like if they said it to Steven, I would understand, because it's like he should, you know, like that's a character who needs to read. Like even if Pearl, Garnet, or Amethyst couldn't read, we don't need to know that. We don't need to. It shouldn't be documented that, oh no, don't pay attention to Concrete. She can't read. Like what? Really? Really, guys? Like why? Like I mean, and it's like of course the visually the character was very just upsetting to a lot of people, and then you throw in little things like that. It's like, okay, come on now, what are you guys doing? You know. So it's one of those things where it's like I totally 100% understand why people are upset. You know. But how did it make you feel when you saw like the uproar on the internet about this?
Well, I mean, I'm not personally offended because I'm not of the same race. I'm actually Asian, but I think I would feel the same way as some people do if they had, let's say, an Asian-coded character with like slanted eyes and buck teeth. That would probably offend me greatly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, it's like you don't have to necessarily be the race, you know, of whatever character is being exaggerated in the animated show to be offended by it. Like, you know, back when Bugs Bunny used to do that, I was like, man, this is some screwed up stuff, Bugs. Like, you know, like seeing those old Looney Tunes animated shorts, it's like, wow, they really did some offensive stuff, you know. And it's like this is not the we're in the 2000s. This is, you know, this is the 21st century. So it's like, what the hell are we thinking? You know? Yeah, and I think what bothers a lot of people about this is because of how progressive and diverse this cartoon is and how much it means to us. So when someone sees something like that in the book, that's all the more upsetting for them.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree. What, you have any final thoughts on this subject?
Well, some people are saying, you know, don't blame all of the Cooniverse, don't blame Rebecca Sugar, and I don't think everyone is blaming them. I think what may have happened, who knows? My guess could be maybe this was like, you know, a distasteful joke someone had. Maybe it got mixed up with other concept art, and then they're like, oh, let's put it in the book. And I don't know, something went awry, I think. Absolutely. I think whoever looked through the book and approved it, you know, whoever's final say, they missed that, and they just let it slide because maybe they didn't see it. I don't know. But it could have just been a huge mistake, a huge accident. Who knows?
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you for calling and giving your 2 cents on this. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Well, of course. You take care.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, you guys are bringing up some good points, and this is exactly what I wanted. This is why I wanted to kind of create this particular forum to kind of like, because of course you guys have probably heard a lot of content creators' opinions on this, probably on different platforms. Like, I'm pretty sure some people have. I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure some people have addressed it on Reddit, on Twitter. We're getting another call. These calls are coming in at rapid pace. Let's see who this one is.
Call from.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
I told you I had the wrong number the first time.
Oh my goodness.
Greetings. This is Sour Cream from the Discord.
Sour Cream, what's up, dude? How are you doing, man?
It's interesting. For some reason I hadn't heard of this topic until I tried checking in on your live stream at around 10:30. It's really interesting. One of the things I was thinking about was how reading would work in Gem Society in the first place, because that's a lot of what people look at in a description. Would it not be ingrained, literally, into their system when they pop out? You know?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like when you see something, you know what it is, and you should even if it's slightly like honestly, I'll tell you right now, as a little kid growing up watching Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, whenever I saw what was his name? Mr. Poe? Was it Mr.
Popo?
Yeah, Mr. Popo. I was like, man, that is one racist ass looking character. And I'm a kid saying that, but I'm still watching the show. You know, but it's like, it's so obvious. And it's funny because if you remember in the later years when they re-aired those episodes featuring Mr. Popo, they made him blue. They made him like vibrant blue. Because I guess they realized, like, oh, you know, this is, for American standards, this is very, very racist looking. I mean, look at him. He's got red lips, and he's black with the big eyeballs. Like, ooh, what are we doing? And so
I think,
what's that?
Yeah. I think, pretty sure Malcolm, one of the other people called in, did bring up a good point about, like, this generation perhaps not necessarily recognizing things like this.
Yeah.
And I myself can't say I take offense from this. It doesn't. Well, essentially, it's just interesting when you consider how, if the kids will be looking at this, but what they interpret from it will be determined by, how everybody else around them is reacting.
Right. Absolutely.
It's like, yeah.
And one of the things, I mean, like, because there's a lot of older people that watch this show, so I guarantee you, like, even some of the parents who are diehard fans of this, I mean, they're going to see this art concept, and they're probably, if they're diehard fans, they're going to see this, and who knows, this potentially could turn away a lot of people that are fans of the show. Like, I know it has. I know some people who have said that they're not going to watch the show anymore because of this, and they're looking for answers, and I don't think we're ever going to get any answers. But yeah, man, you have any final thoughts on this?
Well, my final thought is that if they are going to respond, I'm sure at this point they are going to take a very, very nice long thought about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Here comes the thought.
On that note, have a nice rest of the stream, and see you later.
You got it, buddy. Take care. Yeah, I mean that's the thing with this entire situation is, they're gonna have to address it eventually. And you know what? There's something that I kind of want to that I also want to talk about, because like I said, like, I know a lot of people that have said that they've been turned away from the series because of this. A lot of you guys are probably. I'm not answering any phones right now. I got some thoughts I want to get out. So I know a lot of you guys have are probably fans of my boy Slice of Otaku and Swaggy Thunder. It's a very small community that we have here on YouTube of people that regularly cover Steven Universe content. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are aware of these people. There's a lot of crossover between Swaggy Thunder people that watch Swaggy Thunder stuff, who watch Slice of Otaku's content, who watch Michael from Cartoon Universe's content, who watch Vox from the Round Table. You guys, there's a lot of cross-pollination with our fans. A lot of you guys, watch all of our stuff. The one common denominator that we have between all those people that I just named is we're all black dudes. For some strange reason, this damn show has got a hold on us black dudes. I don't know why, but for some strange reason, me, a black dude, Vox, a black dude, Slice of Otaku, a black dude, Swaggy Thunder, another black dude, and Michael, he's a black dude too. Like for some strange reason, this show has got a hold on us. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen the video or the podcast that Slice of Otaku did with Swaggy Thunder, where pretty much, Slice he drew a line in the sand because of this particular subject matter, because of this art this concept art. And honestly, I don't blame him. I do not blame him for drawing a line in the sand as it pertains to. If you guys haven't listened to that podcast, please go over to my boy Swaggy and check out his video, his podcast about the same subject matter. Again, this is a very touchy subject matter that a lot of people were probably kind of apprehensive to cover. I was too. Like, this is not something that I really talk about on my channel. I don't talk about drama, people suing me. I'm talking like it's just you and me. But that's a song. Okay, so I'll take a couple more calls, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, I gotta go. I gotta bounce, guys. I'm gonna read the comment section and then I'll bounce. Again, if you guys are here right now watching this video, please click the like button, like this video, let other people know what we're watching. Let's see what people are saying. Zavi says, I saw their video. They made some great points. Love Swaggy and Papa Slice. Yes, we all do. They are phenomenally talented dudes who really know their stuff when it comes to animation, especially Steven Universe. Really respect those dudes a lot. Let's see. Travis Doris says, I can agree with that. LOL. I'm also black, and Steven Universe has really drawn me in. Yes, I don't know what it is. It's like, I'm going to tell you right now, it's like if, no, I'm not even about to say that. Never mind. I was about to say something that I probably shouldn't say on stream, because you guys don't know that side of me. Let me not. I'm a public figure. I have to remember that. So I have to watch what I'm saying sometimes, guys. Let's see. Polo Boy Malcolm says, my boy did a shout out. That's right. I do shout outs all the time, man. That's all these streams are about. They're about shout outs. Lay Meredith says, it's possible that the drawing was made before blackface really blew up and before a time when people would get as offended about this as they would now, but take it with a grain of salt. Come on now, Lay Meredith. Come on now, Lay Meredith. Come on now, Lay Meredith. Are you serious? You can't be serious, right, Lay Meredith? I love you, girl. You're great. You're awesome, but come on now. Steven Universe was created like, I don't even know how many years ago, guys? 3-4 years ago. Steven Universe has been around 4 or 5. I don't know. Blackface animated shows have been around for years, since the 60s. So I'm pretty sure Rebecca Sugar. Most of the Crooniverse weren't even a tickle in their. Okay, I'm not even going to say that. They weren't even a thought in the minds of their parents. So I can guarantee you that this was not some archived image that was created years ago before, and like Rebecca just stumbled across it and was like, hey, I'm gonna put this in my my future book. Yeah, I think this is great. Let me put this in my book. This is my Rebecca Sugar impression. I love you, Rebecca. You're my wafu. You're my waifu. You're my Wi-Fi. I love you a lot. Give me a high five. Okay, let's see. So the phone lines are open again. I'll take 2 more calls, so make these good ones, guys. Again, like I gotta get going soon. I gotta live my life with friends outside. I gotta be outside with my friends. So the phone lines are open, guys. 2 more calls, and then we're gonna wrap things up. Let me check this out. See what people. All right, there we go. From Tennessee.
Call from. To accept.
Hey, caller, who's this?
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Hello?
What's up?
Yo! Love your vids, man.
Thanks, man. Who's this? Who am I talking to?
Oh, this is Brayden.
Hey, Brayden.
Pretty young Steven Universe fan.
Uh-huh.
13. But I just wanted to say what I think about Concrete. Now, as opposed to I grew up with Steven Universe, which I did ever since I was 9 years old, but I don't really consider it racist, even though I am like part black and part white. But it's just a drawing, man. I mean, come on. But I can see where people are getting offended.
Absolutely.
And
continue.
I said I can tell how people are getting offended, and because it is kind of racist. Like, can't read, like that rubbed me the wrong way.
Absolutely.
It
You're
rubbed
not
me the wrong way, but we've had that type of controversy with a lot of characters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Garnet, and then we had it with, like, that's just like the one off my head, Garnet, and then we had a lot of other ones. But my point is that really, like, we need to, like, grow as a community of Steven Universe to, like we need to, I'm not saying we need to sweep this under the rug or anything. We don't. But if Rebecca apologizes, that's not going to do anything either. Like what you said, Cartoon Network, because this is a kids network, it's not going to let Rebecca Sugar do this. She's going to have to do this on Twitter or any other type of social media platform, and that's still not going to do anything.
Absolutely. You know what, Brayden, you may be 13, but you are wise beyond your years, man. You bring up some really good points, man. Seriously.
Thank you so much.
Of course,
Oh,
dude.
can you shout out my channel, please?
Yeah, what's your channel?
Just asking.
Yes, shout it out right now. Shout it out right. You're on the line right now. Give it a shout out, man.
Game Boy 112. I'm gonna start making Steven Universe content.
Nice, dude.
So yeah, check that out, please. But I can't believe I'm talking to you. You're my favorite YouTuber.
Oh, stop it. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you calling in, Brayden. Thank you very much, dude.
Well, okay, I can't think of what I was gonna say. But yeah, I don't really consider Concrete to be racist. Like I'm just gonna say this. The only part I see that's black on Concrete is really, like, her skin isn't even black, so basically we don't know. And like what Malcolm said, it is only art before the show even began, or it was already begun. But seriously, we never knew. That's what happened with Garnet, and she's like purple, but like betrayed to be kind of betrayed to be black by the fandom. I think this is just the fandom, like trying to just stir up some drama.
Hey, Brayden, I want to ask you real quick. What was the controversy with Garnet?
The controversy with Garnet?
Yeah, you said we saw some controversy with her. What was it?
Well, I heard on a lot of Discord, like when we got the art for Garnet, like a lot of my friends and everyone were talking about how Garnet, they had the same kind of controversy for Concrete. That's all they were saying. And then like a lot of people like in my area that like Steven Universe were talking about that. And then with the same thing with there was a tad bit of controversy with Pearl and the Peridot scene. I forget which episode, but people were saying Peridot was being racist to Pearl by saying she's a Pearl, she's not meant to do anything, she's supposed to be your servant. And that caused, I'm not gonna say the whole fandom, but 10% of the fandom was triggered by that. Saying that was everybody that I knew was saying that was an attack on white people, which it wasn't. This is just the fandom being stupid about everything and not I'm gonna just say it. This is the fandom. This is the part of the fandom that I really do not like. This is the toxic part of the fandom. Now, you might say just because I'm 13, I don't really know much, but I just don't like this. I don't like how this community went from so great to now like so horrible. I miss the old days of Steven Universe. The shipping was good, everything was good. But now we have all of this, and I just don't like it. So, yeah, that's my thoughts.
Thank you very much, Brayden. I really appreciate it, man, and definitely join the Discord, dude. If you're not a part of it, man.
All right, I will.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna be on the stream, man.
Okay, cool.
I'll see you on there.
You got it, man. Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. Oh,
all
my
right.
God.
Bye-bye. Oh, man, that was Brayden. What an awesome dude. He said some pretty profound stuff there, which, a lot of us, I think a lot of us in this community, we share the same sentiments. I think that might be it for the calls. That one went on a little bit longer than I expected, but it was a good call. Didn't want to cut it short. All right, okay, I'll take one more. This one's from Texas.
Call from
Lana Jane.
To accept, press.
Hey, Lana, how's it going?
It's going good.
So, talk to me. What do you have to? What are your thoughts on this subject matter?
Well, I have actually been kind of out of the loop of the stuff that's been going on in the Steven Universe fandom right now, because I'm in the middle of a big move. Woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw it, and so while watching the stream, I went and looked up everything that's going on about this concrete, and I mean, I can see where people are coming from, being how people could find this offensive in some way, especially like looking at the actual picture, saying she's bashful and like all the other stuff. But the last thing is can't read. You made a comment earlier about how you didn't really think they needed to add it. Well, since this is a concept character, we don't know what they meant that they can't read. Maybe they can read gem, like as we see Centipedal writing in, but they can't read human English language.
Mm-hmm.
And that's maybe what they were intending by she can't read. Because it's obvious that the gems can read the human language, but they've also been there for a while, so they've had time to learn.
No, absolutely. No, I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I'm on the same page. I mean, because the thing is, we don't know exactly, and that's the thing. I think that's that's the thing that's lost in this particular concept art. It's like we don't. We're left to our own interpretation as to the entire character. Like as to what, and of course, people are going to run wild with their imaginations. So So when we see certain things and when we read certain things, we're gonna let our imaginations take us to wherever, even if it wasn't the intended place that the creator wanted us to go. I mean, like that's the purpose, which is funny because like that's pretty much what like we do as theorists about cartoons. Like half of the stuff that most of us talk about may never happen on the show, But we're taking it to a different level because we let our imaginations run wild with Steven Universe to kind of, in particular, to be more specific. Yeah. So even with the concept art, like that's the reason why, because this fandom is so engaged and is so engulfed in everything that is happening in this world. Even with something as small as this, we've let our imaginations run wild.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen it happen all too many times, whether it's with other fandoms, or I've actually had it happen to me. Like, I had an art class, and we had to make our own character because it was like an animation thing.
Yeah.
And I made this little character, like, short person. God, I can't even remember what they looked like. It's been so long. They were like a short person. They were kind of slow, kind of like, oh, crap, I just forgot how to pronounce her name. The off-color Sapphire, the one that says stuff after they happen.
Yeah, that one.
And they weren't. It wasn't like I was trying to be rude or anything, but like there were these students in my class that just tore a hole in me, talking about how I was just being I was discriminating and making fun of people with disabilities, and I was like, okay, this was not what I intended. I mean, this is a very rough outline of this character, and I mean, Rebecca Sugar might be going through the same thing with this concept character coming up and people tearing into her. So I can get random, they're trashing one of her characters and trashing her for what they deem a racist, discriminating character. But what I wish that people understood more often is that you can't, like, concept characters like this and then attack the creator, because that's just not what you do. It's wrong to do that.
No, absolutely. I'm right there with you. Like, I mean, and I think, you know, as time progresses, we're gonna see what happens. So I think, you know, a lot of people just need to, you know, just let this settle in. Unfortunately, we have to let it settle in, and then I'm pretty sure they're behind the scenes. They're working out how are we gonna approach this, if at all. So I think it's just a matter of time. You know, more answers will come out for sure. So
it's just, I'm tired of seeing this happen to so many fandoms, whether it's something that's canon and it comes in, and then just the toxic side of the fandom trashes people or like artists or writers or something for taking something like when Smoky Quartz was introduced and the fan art started flowing in. Well, there were some people whose art style, whether the character is chubby or not, is kind of on the skinnier side. And the toxic side of the Steven Universe fandom were just ripping into them. You can't draw a Smoky Quartz skinny. You're discriminating against larger people, and it's like, calm down. You don't need to do this. It's just, people go wild, and they really have no reason to do it other than having the feeling that they need to stir up a fight about everything because they can't take like a little simple simple things. They just turn into big issues. And I'm not trying to start a flame war or anything, but it just reminds me of like kindergartners who will take like a scuffed knee and make it seem like they just broke their leg.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I mean, I'm just. I think I've said, you know, after this, like I'll be quite honest with you, Lana. I'm never gonna address this again, and I'm just gonna wait for more information to come out, because as I'm sure it will. But Lana, I want to thank you for calling in. Do you have any final thoughts on this subject matter? I mean, actually you gave us your final thought. I guess anything you want to shout out or anything?
Yeah. When it comes to this, whenever there's the people blowing up about something, the best way to handle it is to either ignore it or calmly, don't get all aggressive, prove your facts and stuff, because it just gets worse the more you try to fight them. You have to roll with it, or you have to talk to them calmly. Because most of the time, if you start yelling back at them, they're just going to yell louder.
Absolutely. Well, Lana, thank you for calling. You know, I appreciate you calling in, and look forward to seeing you in the Discord, of course.
Yeah, boy.
All right, you take care. Okay, have a good.
You have a great night, dude.
All right, you do the same, Lana. Take care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Wish me luck on my move.
Of course, yes. Good luck. Let's all send positive thoughts to Lana. She's awesome, guys. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. That was Lana. Again, like if you guys want to be a part of this whole community we're building here, join our Discord. I'm going to put the link in the description. A lot of people are saying that we're extremely laggy, which I apologize. I'm going to fix out these kinks in our next live stream. I'm going to be wrapping up now anyways. Shout out to everyone that called in. Shout out to the people that were actually in the chat room. I'll read a few of the quick conversations, then I'll wrap up. Let's see. Travis says, like saying she can't read, as Akeem said, could be open to interpretation. But if you're gonna design a character that has features similar to blackface, then of course problems will arise. True. Yeah, that dog in the background, though, I know. Lana she's getting things together. She can't get that damn dog to shut up. That dog was barking. That dog was that dog was as ticked off as everyone else is with the way Concrete looks. That dog was like, ah, bark, bark, Concrete. That dog was ticked off with Concrete. That's my assumption. So I'm going to wrap up the show because I know we've been lagging. Let me read a few more of the comments here. Blue Roses Poetry Corner says, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I agree on. If the description and facial design were explained and drawn better, this probably wouldn't have happened. I do agree with that thought. Yes, exactly. The fact that it was unexplained is the reason why people are just freaking upset, and honestly, they can't be blamed. Someone gave the name of that damn gem that can predict the future. I'm never gonna be able to say her damn name. Caleb says, "Can I get a shout out? I was trying to call you, but my phone messed up. Will I be able to call next stream? Who knows? By the way, you are my favorite YouTuber." Thank you, Caleb. Shout out to Caleb, of course. Cool Gaming is here. Shout out to everybody that joined tonight, man. This was a really engaged conversation we had tonight, and I really appreciate you guys for joining in. This was a great stream. I think one of the better ones that we've had, possibly because I actually promoted it beforehand. Unlike the other streams, I would just come on and no promotion. So maybe that's how we're going to do the streams from now on. Of course, you guys are going to know when I do my next live stream, because I'm going to promote it beforehand. But yeah, this was fun, guys. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to send you guys out on a song before we wrap out. Before we wrap up, I want to play one of my favorite songs to kind of like liven up the mood. You know, while I have you guys here, we're going to liven up the mood. So I'm going to play one of the songs off of the Steven Universe mixtape that I'm working on. This one is, people seem to love this one. People seem to love this song. It's Sour Cream. It's the life of Sour Cream. We're talking about we talked about the story of Concrete. Now I'm going to play for you guys Sour Cream talking about his life in Beach City. So I'm going to play this for you guys real quick, and then we're going to wrap up the show. But I just kind of want to liven up the moment here, you know, because this is a very heavy subject matter that we were discussing. So kind of want to liven up the mood. So I'm going to play this song by Sour Cream. Some of our favorite characters. One of my favorite characters. Here we go. My daddy went to jail. I went to school and studied so hard so I wouldn't fail. But in school I couldn't rave to that. All I want to do is rave to that. Music is my life, I'm made for that. Yellowtail said, more to that. Okay, guess I can't make music. Be a fisherman, no way, no how can I do this. Onion is a nuisance, he really is just weird. Weirder than a fisherman who has a yellow beard. My brother, they say he is my brother. I look at him and look at me, I think he is another. Gem that we see subtly hiding behind trees. Swatting dogs for fleas, mashed potatoes made of bees. Was the song that was Sour Cream rapping about his life, guys. Sour Cream, one of my favorite Steven Universe characters in Beach City. Believe it or not, he's one of my favorite characters as far as Beach City characters are concerned. But yeah, this was a good show, guys. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in live. This was awesome. And if you guys want more songs from the Steven Universe mixtape, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I got a lot. I got another song on there, actually. So be sure to subscribe if you want to find out when the Steven Universe mixtape is coming out. I'm working on a lot of different songs for the Steven Universe mixtape, and I'd love to get your thoughts on them. Check out the one I did about Pink Lars. We got another one coming out later on this week, next week, about Amethyst. Working on that. So, yeah, guys, stay subscribed for more of this type of chitter-chatter. You guys are awesome. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat room. Cool Gaming, Lana Jane, Sonoxis, Malcolm for calling in, Barney the Shooting Star, Polo Boy Malcolm. Thank you guys for joining in. Space Dandy. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate all your support. Stay subscribed here, guys. There's plenty more where all this came from. That's right. I will see you guys in the next one for sure. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Remember that. Subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff. Keep clicking that damn like button, guys. Share this with other people. We need to share this. Concrete. Concrete. You look like my feet. That means that you stink. I don't like you. I ignore you. How the hell did you get in that book? You got everyone shook. Look, take a look. It's concrete. Concrete, you look like nothing. Nobody likes you, muffin. You got a muffin top. Cops, call the cops. We need to arrest her. Invest in her. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I see that character, I'm gonna freak out. We got it leaked out. I look in the chat room. Somebody says that they like her rat room. Concrete. I walk on concrete. I walk on concrete with my feet, and I go up and down the street. I look like I eat some meat. I'm not vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian. I am very hairy. It's scary. Some people, they make fun of me because I'm so hairy. Thank you guys again. You guys are awesome. Yo, what's up? It's Sway in the mornings. Sway in the mornings. It's the crack of the donins. You know what I got? As Swaggy Thunder would say, bars, low key. Peace out, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.